Going on, family? You're tuned in to Real Ass Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. My name is Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. It is Thursday night. It is almost the weekend, baby. Thank you so much for tuning in all week. All new shows this week. We truly appreciate it. Join the virtual studio of my comedy brothers. I'm going to start off with Patricio from With a Side of Chaos podcast that no one has ever seen. It does not exist. I've Googled it. I can't find it no damn well. Patricio, how you doing, bro?
I am on top of my SEO. You type in With a Side of Chaos, it is everywhere. How dare you?
Yeah, whatever, dude. I don't believe it.
We're not talking on like prison. We're talking regular.
Joining the virtual studio with my big brother, James John. What's up, baby?
Man, I'm feeling nothing but good. Good to see everybody out here, man. And we're going to have a good time tonight, I know, because you four are together and everybody likes to argue about the dumbest things. It makes
the
good
dumbest
content.
things, man. Yeah. And Funny Not Famous is back, man.
Funny Not Famous is back. I am really happy about that. It's not just me hosting this year. It's Mr. Tight Mike Randolph as well. We are splitting the duties. I love this show because we get to give opportunities to comedians that are funny as hell. They're just not a household name, and we're hoping that we can get them to that next level so they can get what they're searching for. And they're looking for that money, and they're looking for that fame. They're looking for better work in all these clubs and colleges.
So what made y'all start splitting the host time?
I have my own show, The Lowdown, that Tight Mike gets to co-host on, and man, why not give him more opportunities to kind of shine himself? So split the co-hosting duties, bro. There's enough to go around.
Enough to go around. Let me know the nights he hosting. I ain't coming. But
wow.
wow.
Hey,
I'm gonna make this the clip too so he can see.
I know.
Nah, shout out to our brother Tight Mike. So Funny Not Famous is back, man. Wednesday night.
Every Wednesday. The whole month of February. Every Wednesday. You guys get a free show. Just go to Eventbrite, Funny Not Famous. Get your tickets right now. They're free, but the laughter is gonna be amazing, people.
Get your ticket.
Get your tickets, man. Also join the virtual studio.
Board the train.
The dude that can practice law in 42 states, 17 countries, 85 planets. I'm talking about them planets in the multiverse. The multiverse, man. Jeff Kaufman. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, brother?
If I was any better, I'd be Mike Hurley. Man, it's a good laugh.
Hey, you got somebody new? You got somebody new on the podcast this week?
Let me think who I got this week. Man, I always have somebody.
You do?
I had Hornsby last week. I think I got the guy who got his legs bitten off by the shark.
Dang.
I think that's the one. Yeah, that's a tough one. But he did give me faith in the Lord though, because have you ever talked to somebody who had a real near death experience?
Yes.
This dude is laying there missing a leg, his hand. He's laying there in the Sydney Harbor after this bull shark basically ripped it off. And everything blows by him. I mean, everything in his mind, every thought when he got bullied in high school, up to the point that he became this big Army paratrooper, bomb disposal guy. And he goes, I got no regrets. And that's all he remembered. And then he remembered getting pulled onto it. And I'm like going, oh my God, he had his own judgment moment. Where I was thinking, where you go on or you have to go back and live a life again. And I started thinking maybe that's the way it works. Mm-hmm. That in that last breath, you decide, nah, I'm good. Or if you're not, if you didn't get it all done, you go back, like the reincarnation and past lives and everything. Maybe you get to go up. Yeah. So I was really thinking about that going, holy, when you talk to people like that, because I talked to the guy who got his arm caught in the boulder and he was the same guy. And I'm going, man, it's amazing what happens, right before death when you basically giving it up going, I'm done. Where you're not fighting anymore and you're ready to go. So yeah, that was cool. So I get to have those great moments. So I'm happy about that.
They say when you almost die, your life flashes before your eyes, but I've learned it's not your life. It's the color yellow. You are peeing so much. You're scared. That's what that's what happens.
Jeff, it's crazy to say that, man, because I was just talking to my wife the other day about something. And because I think it's like the last year we were talking about, being fat and eating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And just when I was recently in the hospital, we were talking about me getting better and eating better. And I told her straight up, I said, man, even if something did happen to me, I said, man, I had a great ass life.
Wow.
I feel like I've done some stuff in my life that my friends and family would have never got to do. Like to
Yeah.
travel with the world with the president, to go to all these foreign countries, to work with comedians that as a kid I've never thought I would be on the stage with. You know what I'm saying? To having my beautiful children, just like I've done
Nice.
so much that and I know we talk about race a lot on this show. I've done a lot for a 45-year-old black man because most of my friends don't go past 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I can see them saying that. I can see them laying there like, man, I've had a pretty damn good life.
I like it.
It's a weird situation. Like, you know, my partner Craig had a heart attack and he's been lifting weights his whole life. And like 2 years ago, I mean, he's a beast of a human being.
Yeah, yeah.
And
He's
and
really
he's
good.
on this gurney. And I walk into the emergency room and he looks up at me and I'm looking at him and he goes, "How is this not you?"
Damn.
Because of my fat
Damn.
ass. He couldn't believe he had the heart attack before me.
That's crazy.
And I looked at him, I said, "I want you to know, Craig, with everything you've done in your life, I'm not doing anything. I'm not working out. I'm not eating. Because if you're gonna die,
What you want me to do?
What you want me to do?
What you want me to do?
just
I
go
mean,
work
I
out."
mean,
It-
think about it, James. Think of your life, man. Like, think of your friends that you grew up with and where you're at now. TV show, radio show, like you have
I've
4
been
kids in
blessed,
college,
bro. I have 4 kids that got 4 scholarships to go to college.
Come on, like
Alone, that my son got hired by the people that crashed the satellite into the asteroid. That's who my son works for. You know what I mean? Making way more money than I do to tell these D jokes. So,
Yeah.
bro, I got a beautiful family, beautiful wife that you know how much I love my wife. She's my best friend. I get to hang out with her and do the things that we love. We so simple. We're so easy. I have a career I've always wanted, man. I'm blessed to do TV, great radio show, and now I'm paid to do a podcast talking about being a parent. So, bro, I have a great life, man. No regrets. Great life. I just want my kids to be okay. That's it.
yeah,
Now,
man.
Patricio, about your crappy life, go ahead.
Well, no,
Oh,
I
it's
was
about
just
to be
say,
trash.
Wait.
no,
Wait, wait a minute. Wait. I'm gonna shoot
This about to be
Patricio
trash,
some
B.
bail. I know we like to joke on Patricio, but they should sell tickets to that dude's life. He falls backwards into a word that rhymes with gushy. Okay.
Tootsie? All right.
Yeah.
Wait,
Dude,
no.
he has the craziest experiences doing the wildest things I've ever heard of. So his
Look.
life ain't bad at all.
y'all have been on my podcast, and I
have.
always finish the show. I swear to God, Ken. I swear to God. I finish the show with, if you're not laughing, you're not living. Live every day to the fullest, but always do it with a side of chaos. And that's been my metaphor for life since I can remember. I have my fun, I have my chaos, but I find that delicate balance. And when Jeff said right there that when Craig told him, why is this not you and me, but vice versa, Jeff, I'm sure you have a balance. You live a good life, you have a great time, but
Yeah,
you
you
have
do.
your balance, your limitations, you're good friends with that girl moderation, and you keep on living.
No, I don't. No, I don't see a limit, and that's the thing. I don't look at life like that. I'm like going, yes, I say yes to like
everything.
an ungodly amount of things. But I did learn the tough thing is that when the plate is full, you got to kick some stuff off it every once in a while.
Yeah.
And it's not stuff that you love. You got to kick that stuff off. That's unnecessary. You're going, why am I doing this? But I mean, I got to spend the weekend in Tampa with 2 good friends who work with me. And I remember sitting at that Tampa Bay Lightning game and I couldn't been any happier. And
There
I was
you
thinking
go.
to myself, wow, and I hate using the word because everyone uses it too much. But, I think all of us are blessed that we get that extra 10 minutes to be able to enjoy a moment.
We do.
You
It's the
know,
moments that I really like.
And while if God took me now, it'd be my son that I would be concerned about.
Yes.
I'd go, yeah, it's been a good life, but I always want to do more. So it's not something like I'm ready to go, take me now.
Mhm.
No, I think next year I will do 10 more cool things. I think I wasn't doing, I gave up stand up for 35 years and you
Came back
guys
to it.
actually got me back on stage.
Mhm.
And I laugh about those terrible moments or work in a club where there are 3 people. I mean, you went to that event we did in Universal where this one the only table that was there walked out
Yeah.
And the 4 people I brought with me, and then the game turns on. I mean, and you know what? Great evening still.
We still had a great time. That's it.
You know, so I'm lucky, and I've been able to put good people in my life, and I'm griping about it. And then there's Patricio. So I mean, that's all.
God, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm with you, man. Like I don't want it to end, but if it did, it's been dope. It's really been dope. And I can't say
Wu-Tang. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I waited 55 years to see Wu-Tang.
Bro,
Yeah.
and that was a great night, by
That's
the way.
a great night.
That's
B.
a lot of goldfish alcohol. I'll tell you that right now.
Now, I
That was
can't
good.
speak for Ken in the multiverse. Ken on Earth 2 might be having a horrible life. That Earth 2 Ken might be homeless. I don't know.
On Earth 2, Crown is illegal.
Yeah. Yo, hey, now this is the reason I said that we got a few minutes. I was laughing because my wife just, she'll go watch movies because I watch movies. You know what I'm saying? She ain't in the comic book stuff. And we were driving home the other night. She said something about the multiverse, and I bust out laughing.
That's funny though.
I bust out laughing. I said, yeah, because I said in the multiverse, I said I was in because she's a AKA. I said in the multiverse, and I said she was a different sorority.
Oh,
She's like,
wow.
nah, we ain't going to that multiverse.
Still got a pinky out now. The multiverse.
I said, yo,
The multiverse, he's sitting there with Virginia Slims and Zima. No, we're not doing that.
In that multiverse, ain't no Audis.
Oh, wow. They're called any.
Yeah. We laughed about that. And we just kept making scenarios. Of multiverse scenarios of like Ken on Earth 4, Ken on Earth.
Oh, speaking of that though, I know we joking, but that movie's gonna be fire.
Oh yeah, come on,
pure fire.
Come on. Hey, do I need to watch anything do I need to watch Loki or anything
Loki.
for? I do.
Yes.
What for Ant-Man?
Yeah.
You know we're doing that, right?
Yeah. You know I know you're doing it. Yes.
What is
Sign
wrong with
me
you,
up.
you cheap bastard? You know you're going.
Even in the multiverse, I'm already there.
I just need to know what I need to watch because I don't know Buddy like that.
Loki was a great series, by the way. You'll enjoy it.
He ain't gonna watch Loki. He ain't gonna watch it.
I'll watch it.
You gonna watch 6 episodes of Loki?
Yeah, I did. What's the
Hawkeye.
Wanda and I did
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Scarlet Witch. Yeah,
I did Scarlet
WandaVision.
Witch. I did Captain America and Falcon or whatever.
That was really good. That was good.
I just started She-Hulk. I did What If.
How haven't you done Hawkeye?
I did Hawkeye.
All right, because that's
I
the
did
one.
Hawkeye as soon as it came out. Once Carlos started posting about it, I did. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, we rep Carlos. Yeah,
yeah, during Christmas, yo. Yeah, so yeah, okay. So I check Loki out. I'm also like 2 episodes into Moonlight. Is it night?
Moon Knight. You ain't missing anything if you don't watch that.
All right. So, but I don't need that for anything. Is want to make sure.
No,
but I do need Loki.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Giving up my geek cred, I'm not doing the nerdy news anymore. Man, I got a lot of my life back.
Not gonna
I
lie,
don't have to watch all these movies and all these shows that I had to stay up with all the time. Okay, you got to binge this show. It just came out, 11 episodes. You got to watch it by next week. You know, now I can watch shows however I want to. Click.
True.
Turn it on.
Well, we got to take a commercial break, guys. Come back. We'll be right back. Matter of fact, next week, Jeff Kaufman is going to be bringing back the nerd news. We'll be right back. Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1. At Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. My name is Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. Do me a favor, go out to Instagram, follow, Facebook, follow. Twitter, follow. Go to iHeart, search Real Labs, and listen to all them podcasts. And you want to see these beautiful ass faces, go over to YouTube and subscribe, bruh. And you can see all the shows. Georgia Virtual Studio, James John. I was about to say Miguel Colon Jr. He ain't never here.
What are you trying to say? You think Patricio look like Miguel? That's like a cheap Miguel.
Hey, Miguel is the 4th member of the group that don't never show up to the concert.
Miguel is Eddie Murphy back in the day when he was supposed to be on Arsenio.
Miguel is a deep voice dude for Boys to Men. He just is not gonna be there no more.
He ain't gonna be there no more. That's funny.
Lonely. Oh man, yo! If you're listening, don't do that, B. Don't the deep voice get me. Hey man, you know I love women with deep voice, B.
Oh, Oh wow.
Hey, what's up, Ken? Hey, girl, you know what, man? Hey, man. This weekend it is the Pro Bowl for the NFL, and then the following Sunday it will be Super Bowl Sunday. Our Super Bowl teams, we have Kansas City versus Philly. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles for going to the Super Bowl. But
Powerhouse
I'm not
teams.
talking about the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I want to talk to you about something that we love, which is
Oh.
food.
Yes.
Which is food.
Yes.
I was watching Sports Center, and it actually got me to thinking because a friend of mine used to do this during the Super Bowl. Like whatever team was playing, he would make food for each team.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was watching Sports Center, and it got me to thinking, we got barbecue versus cheesesteaks.
Oh, you're right.
That's the
Cheesesteaks are hard. Cheesesteaks are hard.
We got barbecue versus cheesesteaks. So I'm gonna work my way around the circle. So Patricia, this question number one.
All right.
Barbecue. Now Kansas City barbecue or Philly cheesesteaks.
Now I got to give a quick shout out to Cavo's in Thornton Park. Shout out to the Cavallinis, and they make an amazing Philly cheese. Go check it out whenever you can. But for this question specifically, I'm sorry, I gotta go barbecue.
Barbecue,
Damn, bro. That's how.
Come on, James. Come on, Kansas City barbecue. Now, not Memphis, not Texas. Just Kansas City barbecue or Philly cheesesteak.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say to you, man. I usually eat barbecue on an occasion. You don't just go to. You don't. When you looking for something quick to eat, you just don't go get barbecue. Barbecue is when you have time to sit down, actually eat your food, enjoy it, because you can't eat it on the go.
100%.
But a Philly cheesesteak it hit different sometime, man. Like I'm gonna have to go with Philly cheesesteak, but it has to be a good Philly cheesesteak.
It's out of Philly, like Geno's, the ones that the popular ones,
the one with
Pats and Geno's.
I'm gonna have to go with.
All right, Jeff, you got it. Kansas City barbecue or Philly cheesesteak. What you got?
Now, I used to do Wizard Philly, and I used to like hang out at Pat and Geno's. They're right across from each other. And I used to eat at one, then go to the other one the next night, back and forth. The fact is this: nothing is better than good barbecue.
Damn.
Brisket, ribs. I mean, just some of the best. And, Kansas City, I've had good Texas barbecue. Nothing is better than good barbecue. And
Kansas City
cheesesteak is good. You can have this is the best cheesesteak, but the best barbecue, no. And I've had Pat and Geno's. I've had the Super Bowl of cheesesteaks,
Philly cheesesteaks,
and I've never walked out of good barbecue and God, I'm so happy. Just my opinion.
Kansas City is more the ketchup base.
Ketchup base, okay.
Yeah, more ketchup base.
I was talking barbecue. I wasn't talking Kansas City.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's because it's Kansas City versus Philly, and that's why I'm gonna go with Philly cheesesteaks because I do not like Kansas City barbecue.
Understood.
That's the only reason I'm going to say Philly cheesesteaks over the Kansas City. Now, if it was just barbecue, then that's a whole different.
But that's a wide range, though.
Yeah, that's a wide range. So, and that's what Buddy said on Sports Center. You got Kansas City barbecue, you got Memphis barbecue, you got Texas brisket, you got Carolina it's different regions, different it's like wrestling. It's different wrestling, different regions. Is what it is.
I like that.
I'm going to take
that analogy, Ken.
I'm going to take a Philly cheesesteak over Kansas City barbecue any day.
Bro, a Philly cheesesteak right now sounds delicious,
bro.
Don't it?
So it do. Bro. Now I'm drooling.
I want one. Yeah.
So now, question 2. Here's my next question.
All
you
right.
have to put 2 of your foods against each other in the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Because we got Kansas City barbecue, we got Philly.
Okay.
We got to put 2 of your genres, your foods together. I'm going to go first so I can set the tone.
Okay.
Go ahead. I got mine already.
I'm putting soul food against Italian.
Ken, you ass. You a-hole.
Yo, hey, we going 4 overtimes. We are going 4 overtimes,
You're gonna have
bro.
to. You're gonna have to.
We're going 4 overtimes, and I got soul food for the win.
So you're gonna take 5 naps.
Soul food for the win with a last-second field goal, baby. Oxtail kicking the field goal.
Oh wow!
So we're working way around.
But here's the thing.
Go ahead.
But here's the thing though with soul food. Soul food is it nourishes your soul. You eat it, you feel good inside. It warms your spirit, man. That's soul food. But Italian is just it's more of
Italian just knocks you out.
Yeah, it knocks you out. I want that flavor. I want pasta. I want red sauce. I want cheese.
Yes.
You want a heart attack.
That's hard. But soul food. But
go
soul
ahead.
food. I'm collard greens.
Yeah, bro.
It's
Yeah.
oxtails. Smothered.
Smother
Pork chops.
something.
Something. Anything, right? Anything.
Smother something. All right,
Smother-
Patricio, you got your two foods.
Go
They're in the
ahead,
Super
man.
Bowl.
That's
You
all
got
right.
your two foods. Who you got? Who
My
you got?
food for the Super Bowl. Of course, I got to go, with my brownness. So I got to put up Spanish food. And I'm going to raise it against Chinese food because
Good. I was going to say that.
they both high in cholesterol, both tasty, both you're going to eat them late at night. But I'm sorry, Spanish people, we got that patanita, we got that roasted pork. Oh, my goodness. With some yellow rice, some fried plantain. You're going to have a good ass time.
So you got Spanish food for the win.
I got Spanish food for the win.
A landslide, or we got a overtime?
No, it was a tight game because Chinese food came in with that shrimp fried rice, but they dropped the ball because they didn't bring enough sugar donuts.
Dang. I got mine, bro.
Who you got, James?
I'm gonna go Mexican food against good American. Think about it.
Okay.
Beef tips. I'm talking like pot roast, mashed potatoes, braised beef.
Some good comfort food.
Yeah, good comfort food, man.
But if I may, isn't American food like a ripoff of every other country in the world?
Oh, that's America, sir. You watch your damn mouth.
Hamburgers
and
you
the land of
you know
the
yourself for a nice 4th of July American barbecue. You got hamburgers.
We might sell your kids.
You got
there you
the
go.
fundamentals of American cuisine right there, which is the hamburgers and the hot dogs, both from Germany. So
yeah, you're right. But let me tell you something, man. Speaking of that, sometimes the simplest.
I'm disagreeing with hot dogs.
Sometimes the simplest American dish can be so good. And I'm gonna say this, man. This is one of my comfort foods I go to all the time. I will make homemade beans and weenies and be the happiest son of a bitch on the planet. Get some Bush's baked beans, get a little bit of brown sugar, man, a little bit of ketchup in it, and throw in some Hebrew National hot dogs in it, bro.
Reach it.
I can't tell you the last time I had beans and weenies.
Beans and weenies, bro.
Or as we call it in Carolina, pork and beans and weenies.
Pork and beans and weenies, yeah. Hey, the trick is you got to cut up the hot dogs first and saute them. Get a little brown on them, get a little sear. Then you put your beans in, baby.
Man, that's
y'all welcome,
man. So who winning, James? Who winning?
Yeah, James is winning.
Mexican.
Thank you.
Mexican, bro. Bro, there's too much good food in Mexican cuisine, dude. There's just too much flavor that you're gonna get. Now I'm gonna pay for it later. But Mexican gonna win. The rematch gonna be a son of a bitch. But yeah.
All right, man. Kaufman, it's up to you, brother. You got your two
See,
foods
this is the way I'm playing it.
Putting against each
I'm
other,
playing
my
it.
brother.
Well, see, I imagine myself eating it during the Super Bowl. Just not the Super Bowl of food. And I imagine if I could be sitting down with my feet up, watching the game, what two foods could I eat right out of my lap as hell if somebody just kept bringing it to me? And the first one would be real New York deli. Corned beef. And real one of those big ass sandwiches where there's too much meat and you can't stick it all in your mouth, and you got the brown mustard. Oh man! And I'm talking one of those big kosher real one pickles. I mean, that's real deli. And then I would just have somebody bring in dim sum, just to keep bringing me those round bowls and just keep delivering them over and over, and they just keep coming, and I'm eating all 50 different foods out of this thing.
That's good. So, it's not bad.
Now the problem is that corned beef is serious, though. Real corned beef is like you're sitting here. It's hot when they bring it to you.
Yep.
Ooh, it's hard for me. I've had many a corned beef coma, so I'm gonna have to go with the corned beef coma. So
now I want to go to 2J's, Jeff.
No, 2J's is okay, but it's not New York deli. It's not like the stage deli used to be in Times Square or Carnegie Deli. Real when they cut that sandwich is a beast when it comes over, and I don't know how they cut their beef in New York, but there's something special about these sandwiches. And every time I've had one, I've been going, oh man, it's a religious experience.
Delicious.
So there you go. Listen, we got corned beef with Jeff. James got Mexican. Rocky got Spanish
Spanish.
food, and I got soul food. So we kind of good thing.
Yeah.
Now that's pretty good. Now that's our final four. Who winning?
Oh,
Oh,
you know what it is? What am I in the mood for? It's because I love all those foods, man. Bro. There is something about chicken parmesan, which I think is one of those perfect foods. When I say perfect, it means I don't know who thought of the combination of adding a breaded chicken fillet and putting red sauce on it with fresh mozzarella, but it's just the perfect food. Mexican the same way, pernil same way, soul food. Come on, baked macaroni and cheese and fried chicken's the best damn meal ever. Tell me it's not. Like that's just the best. Damn, bro. So it just depends on what I feel like at that time, man.
Chicken and waffles. Oof.
Oh.
God damn.
I gotta be in the mood for chicken and waffles. I can't.
Yeah, I think I'm one of the few people. I actually like Spanish food. I am not a big fan of Mexican food.
Really?
Like I have the roasted pork. That roasted pork, bro. That roasted pork, man. Let me tell you something.
Pernil was different. It hit different.
It's different with that rice with the little peas in it, man.
Yes,
man, come on.
Yes, bro.
Come on, man.
Bro, I know. Why you think I married her?
Now,
Come on.
Ken, have you been privileged enough for someone to give you the cuero, which is the skin?
I got a shot for that when I was in the Army.
Oh wow.
Nah.
I got the cuero, huh?
Yeah, that ain't just they ain't just
2 shots in each cheek.
No, that's chicharrón.
It ain't just pork skins.
No, that's
Ain't
chicharrón.
Well, no. I'm saying like the top of the pernil, which is the when you broil the pernil, the skin gets crispy. And you don't have a pernil unless the skin. It's like literally.
As far as health wise, it's the worst thing you can put in your body.
It's the worst thing you put in
but it's delicious.
The moment it cracks in your mouth, that is Spanish crack right there.
Now I want Spanish food. I'm so hungry now, y'all.
Yeah, now if you listen to this, you're probably gonna be eating, man. But there we go, man. Super Bowl is
when's Popeye's closed?
Super Bowl coming
Popeye sound good too.
If you listen, think about it, man. What are your foods your food groups that you'll put against each other in the Super Bowl? Since we got Kansas City barbecue versus Philly cheesesteaks in the Super Bowl. But hey, we gotta take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we about to talk about OnlyFans again. We'll be right back. Real Labs, we're ready on 104.1.
You're welcome.
Family, we are back. Real Labs, we're radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. I'm Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. Go over to Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Please follow us. Go to YouTube, subscribe so you can watch our videos, or go to iHeart, search Real Labs, and you can listen to all of our podcasts.
All of them.
I think we're about to hit 800. We're close to 800 shows. So
that's crazy, son.
So yeah, that's crazy, man. So make sure you go check it out. Join the Virtual Studio with Patricio, Jeff Kaufman, and James Shine. Last week we got to talking about OnlyFans. I don't know if you heard the story about this mother who's suing the school district over OnlyFans.
No, what's she suing for?
Well, her name is Victoria Treese. Alleges she was banned from volunteering in her kid's classroom because of her OnlyFans channel. Now, she says
that's discrimination.
Now, her lawyer and she say many other parents. This is the sentence I had to copy and put and read because the sentence that's what messed me up. Many other parents of children in Orange County schools are also participants in OnlyFans. How many of these OnlyFans parents are out here?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, let me finish. Are also participants in OnlyFans as well as other adult-oriented professions such as topless dancers, adult theme acting, online sexting, among others. To paint Miss Treese as a modern-day Scarlet Letter is just wrong. I need to know who the hell are all these other parents on that got OnlyFans accounts
that are all volunteering for the PTA.
They're all volunteering.
That's what I want to know.
I'm just like, who are these parents, yo? And on top of that, okay, you ain't got kids, Patricia, but you still take part in this. James, let's just say all of our kids are young kids. They're young kids. They're in elementary school, and you find out that the mom was OnlyFans. Would you say anything if she was the chaperone for the field trip?
First off, I'd be in trouble if I knew she was on OnlyFans because I got no business on it. Okay. Second off, what that woman does in the privacy of her own home has nothing to do with me, and it doesn't affect her ability to be a good parent on a field trip.
Damn
What do
right.
you think is gonna happen? She's gonna pull out a camera. Okay, kids, when I say go, like you know, that makes no sense. Why does it matter what she does for a
That's
living?
what that's my same question. I'm just
Stripping's
like,
not contagious. I mean, if it was, all you have to do is give it a father's
Actually,
love,
James, it
and
is.
it would be defeated. I'm like,
Stripping
I
is
don't
very
understand.
Stripping is very contagious because you know how hard it is to get glitter off.
did you just say
What?
fatherly love?
If it was contagious, that's how you fight stripping.
That is
Father's
the
love.
That is the kryptonite for strippers. Is
Yes.
the hug from their dad.
Yep.
And she just slowly starts coming off the pole.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I love you, Daddy.
That's the way it works.
That's the way it works.
That's why Patricio's still on the pole. Okay.
Oh my God, my son hurts.
Jeff, you letting your kids go on the field trip with Dot Mom?
Ooh, it's a tough call. It's a tough
I
call
think
because
I
it applies to it's the same as porn. Okay. So it's a porn actress that your kids could look up. And they're, it's the same with teachers who do stuff online and they go, sorry, you can't work here. Let's put it in the same sense as the teacher. The teacher has an OnlyFans page.
Mhm.
Is that okay? If their kid can look it up and see their teacher's parts,
How would they know?
If they
though, is
pay.
my question.
Oh,
everyone knows.
That one kid knows.
One kid and everyone
That
knows.
one kid knows. That one kid.
Yeah, I was that
one kid, everyone knows.
Gotcha.
So if everyone knows and they can get access, and they're imagining this woman, doing her stuff. It's the same as porn. So let's say a porn actress is taking your kids on a field trip. These kids are looking up what she does. I don't know. Some people
here's my
wouldn't want to
counter to
associate
that.
with that.
Well, here's my counter to that. If they're not looking up her, they're looking up somebody else.
Yeah, but they don't have to see
Honestly.
that person.
Oh, well, the fantasy's right there in front of you, I guess.
Hey,
I mean,
man.
yeah.
Can you imagine as a kid that Ron Jeremy took you on a field trip?
That's funny.
You show up
I
as a
don't even
bus
think you
driver,
would even
Peter
let him on
North,
the
bro.
bus, let alone
Peter North. He said Peter North. Oh,
Yo.
It's the bus driver. Yeah.
Wesley
The bus
Pipes.
Wesley Pipes is your principal at the school. Like, yo.
Johnny Sins is the guidance counselor.
Oh my goodness, man. But you said you got kids. You letting them go on the field trip?
Samuel
If
L.
I had
Action.
If I had kids, I wouldn't see the trouble because that person is hard at work. They're doing their thing. They're
That's because
taking
you're
up
filming
stuff.
enough. You're okay with it because that's part of your life, man.
Yeah, I'm the open generation. I'm okay with it. I'm not.
Yeah, I
I'm
was gonna say his
He's the open generation until it's your girlfriend.
Yeah, I was gonna do it. Who?
He's like, I wish.
If it's not hardcore, like if she's just showing,
They're like four dudes. It's okay. She's under four dudes. I'm okay with it.
Okay, all right, okay. Let me let me rephrase.
Miss
If it's the
Lillian?
OnlyFans where she just doing like topless and
Nude,
the
nude.
simple on, what I'm talking about, Patricia. It's some OnlyFans girls who just show some stuff.
Cinemax.
But if she a full on porn actress, I'd probably say no to that. I'd probably say no to full on porn actress. But if she just, doing some Sausage Castle stuff,
Hey.
I'm all right.
Hey, bro, these kids gotta
Everybody
learn.
does Sausage Castle stuff. Come on.
Yeah, I'm
So,
all right,
but
man.
if she's dodging Pepe's, then we got a problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't see what the big deal is. Like I said, these kids gotta learn.
It's like the
something.
birds,
Yeah, but we all fathers as well. We volunteering next to this?
I guarantee a lot of mothers going, no.
I want y'all
mothers.
to know you got to watch the video because when I asked everybody volunteering, nobody said yes, but them heads is moving.
I will neither confirm nor deny that I
Yeah,
would.
no.
be
Hey,
volunteering.
if I had kids, if I was married, hey, honey, you remember that video we saw? Oh, she's gonna be the chaperone. All right, cool.
Better not bring your kids.
Better not bring your.
See, now I know you're not married. You ain't married.
Yeah. He not.
Because I want you to know one of the three of us would be allowed to go on that field trip.
Yeah.
One. Yeah.
Ain't doubt. Yeah. Patricia, what you just said, unless you get a girl who really just like down like that, nah, son. If I told my wife the OnlyFans model was chaperoning the field trip, guess who ain't chaperoning the field trip? This guy.
Yep. In fact, I'm not allowed to talk to that girl anymore when I see her. I can't even say hi. Only thing I'm allowed to say is, bitch, move out the way.
Move.
I'm not even allowed to talk to her kids. Yeah,
that's right.
So, man, we're gonna move on. Jeff, I'm gonna need you more on this one, man.
Sure,
So apparently more than 5,000 Florida lottery winners have been flagged for potential DEO debt within the last year. So I don't know if you heard this story for people who claim unemployment and they say they got overpaid, that the government has been taking their lottery winnings from them.
Good.
And Jeff, that's legal.
It's like taxes or anything else. It's like anytime you owe money, they can take what they consider revenue, and revenue is winnings.
And back child support too.
Yep. Yeah. So it says the DEO has been cleared to potential state debts beyond unemployment benefits, child supports, tax bills, and a lot of other things. So
I would imagine you get the ticket and you got to go to Tallahassee, because I've actually done that with somebody where they went and they won this huge amount, and the person I went with won like $5 million. And we went there, and I mean, could you imagine sitting down there and they go, "Oh yeah, oh geez, we just pulled this up. You know that house that got foreclosed on you or whatever, you owe $1 million.
You owe for that. Yes, you do.
What?
Yep.
Ooh, that's a suicide waiting to happen.
Ken, they are not playing with you, the DEO, when it comes to that stuff, and they want their PPE money back.
Wow,
bro, they came after everybody. They want their money back, dude. They're not playing with y'all when it comes to this money in the government. When y'all say y'all ain't working and you're doing funny things, claiming weeks, they coming for y'all, bruh.
And the crazy thing is, it's like 5,000 plus people. Like, everybody, y'all get overpaid like that, unemployment?
Man, you can't fudge.
Yeah, there's a lot of people gaming the system, dude. A lot of people.
Yep.
You know,
I'm with you,
but
Jeff,
famous people, you had guys who took money from the government, who had businesses, and they overshot their employees by hundreds.
Yep.
I mean, they were filthy people out there taking money.
Yep. Yeah. And they want their money back.
They want their money. And speaking of wanting their money, it's somebody else out there. Government want their money.
That's right.
Shout out to Chris Breezy. Government want their money. He owed the government $4 million in taxes.
Oh, snap.
But what made me laugh about it, what he doing with all this money he been making off these pictures? He charging everybody $1,000 for.
$1,000 for meet and greet per person. $1,000 per meet and greet.
Well, those could be fines too. We don't know exactly what that is, because when they say you owe $4 million, there are a lot of they hit you with fines on top of that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that can be bad, because for him to owe that money, you're saying that he had $12 million in revenue that he didn't declare. So I think a lot of that might be fines. I mean, attached to it, and penalties.
And the crazy part about Chris Breezy, he got it to pay. That's the crazy part. He has that money to pay.
I think the other thing that's crazy about it to me is, now that this news is out, his last 3 videos have been him stunting about what he got.
Yeah.
Like, he just posted this video about his closet that looks like it's a warehouse full of clothes and stuff, and people were making fun because it looks
shoes,
like and shoes and stuff. But you're like, dude, you owe $4 million to the government. The last thing you need to be doing is showing the government everything you got.
Well, he also had this
funny.
I don't know if it was an Instagram or a TikTok a while back, where he's coming out of his house and he's like, I don't know which car I'm gonna drive, and he's got all these cars lined up against his house.
He got the $4 million. That's what makes it crazy.
Well, that's like, I don't know how much that is, because you have like the Island Boys and everyone else, and they rented this car or something else, or they're walking towards this plane that's not theirs. I don't know how much of this internet money is really true, because I see that happen all the time, where people the fake money in the air and stuff like that.
I think he got it. I think Chris Breezy paid like that.
Yeah, he got it.
I really do. Yeah, he got it.
Well, he put his address up on IG, so I'm about to run up in his crib. Hey, so we only got a few minutes left. James, where you at this weekend, Playboy?
I have no idea, because I'm a horrible comedian.
Patricia, what you got going on this weekend, sir?
Well, check me out Thursday the 9th, February, hosting adult bingo at Graffiti Junction College Park beginning at 9 o'clock. And then check out our live show of With a Side of Chaos, Graffiti Junction, Thornton Park, beginning at 6 o'clock. A live show, 6 o'clock, Thornton Park on the 15th.
I bet you Graffiti Junction ain't even real. It ain't even a real place, B.
Wow.
Dude, just stay lying about this
I want you to know, I
podcast,
walk by
man.
7-Eleven there. I don't see anybody in there. I don't know what's
Bro,
going
I'm
on.
telling you,
I look
this
for
dude
Patricio.
lying,
He ain't
Jeff.
there.
Then also, I'm sorry, one last thing, Ken. One last thing. I'm so sorry
up,
about
baby?
this. February the 16th is Graffiti Junction Thornton Park's first open mic that we got going on beginning at 9 o'clock. Graffiti Junction Thornton Park, February 16th.
Cool. Jeff, what you got this weekend, brother?
I got my Under Oath podcast. We're having a lot of that. That'll be on iHeartRadio, 104.1
Nice.
from 7:30 to 9. You can replay that on all your YouTube, everything else like that. Got a lot of people following me on that, which is a lot of fun. And don't forget, in about 2 weeks, we're going to be doing Ant-Man. Expect you there.
I'll be there, brother. I show up
in a
show
few
out.
weeks, man.
Oh,
This
I know I'm
Saturday,
gonna be real quick.
Well, yeah, go ahead, brother.
I'm in Cocoa Beach for Bonkers. That's where I'm gonna be at, man.
Okay, cool. Let me know how
get
that
some
go,
dates.
man. I got hit up for it, so give
I'll
me
let you know.
the word on it. I'm in Inverness, Florida this weekend. Can't remember the name of the room, but I am being in Inverness
Valerie
this
Theater?
weekend. Yep, the Valerie Theater. Thank you, James.
Valerie
Because
Theater.
I am a horrible
Amazing.
comic. They're remembering
Well,
where the hell I'm
comedian,
gonna be
bro. I
at,
know I
man.
am.
Oh man, we thank you so much for tuning in this week, man. It is Thursday night, so you guys go enjoy your weekend. I'm Ken Miller. That is Patricio from With the Side of Chaos podcast. Jeff Carpenter from the Law Office of Carpenter and Lynn and the Under Oath podcast, which is a real podcast, and Mr. James John from Afrotainment Studios, the Lowdown with James John and Funny Not Famous. I'm Ken Miller, and we gotta go. James, what you gotta tell them?
Hey, take your butt to bed.
Take your ass to bed. Good night.